Hey guys! So today I'm out on the Maggalloway River Trail. Just a small little trail network, and it takes you out through the woods into some beautiful moose country. I was out here the other day and there's definitely a lot of moose sign, a lot of wildlife sign actually in particular. So there are little brochures you can take about the Umbagog National Wildlife Refuge. A little bit of information in there. And then there's also a paper map that you can take with you. I already have one, so I don't need one. Just figured I'd show you that. And the trail begins down here. And this is an absolutely cool beginning of a trail because usually you don't see so many tamaracks, and what's really cool, or larch trees, depending on what you call them, but either side of the trail here, both sides, it's all tamarack trees. And they're one of my favorite kind of trees because the needles are soft and they also will change color in the fall. And they're just really, really cool trees. I love them, I love them, love them. I actually have one growing at my house right now. So the whole walkway path here is lined with these trees. So it's very cool. It's going to be a bright golden yellow once the fall season comes through and these start to change color. So this path is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Every one of these trees is going to be a beautiful golden hue. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did see a couple down further that had started to change color, so I can show you what they do look like. This is just a beautiful trail, guys. It's a nice, quiet area. I am up past Upton and past Umbagog Lake. I don't know if anybody has ever been out this way, but it's just a beautiful area. You could spend weeks out here exploring all the different trails and all the things that they have, the waterfalls and the moose walks. This is actually known to be a good place to spot moose. I did not see any yesterday when I was here. However, I did hear some things in the woods. Not sure what it was. But an absolutely beautiful spot nonetheless, guys. So I'm going to walk a little further and bear with me. Actually, we're just coming up to the trail where I'm going to turn, so I'll show you that. So we've been walking on this trail here, this straight trail, and that will actually lead you straight to the observation point. But instead we're going to walk through the forest, so we're going to take this right here, and it kind of zigzags through the forest. Now, this is just such a cool little trail, such a cool path. I had to bring you guys along. So it's not too far from the road. The road is way up there. And we're going to go right in here. Won't you join me, guys? Now, mind you, I am walking barefoot. I love to hike barefoot. I do often. I've got dirt all over them already, but that's the best feeling. I really love to get out into the woods, get my feet dirty, plant my feet right in the soil. Some cool little mushrooms growing. Definitely, probably not going to be as many as there were the other day when I went for my walk because it was raining, so it was nice and damp. It was prime time for mushrooms to pop out. How about these woods, guys? Let's take a quick look around. I love the floor of the woods here. It's all covered in moss. Beautiful, beautiful area. All right, I'm going to walk a little further and I'll be right back, guys. And temperature today is just about perfect. It is 82 degrees in the sun and there's a nice breeze, so it's sort of keeping the mosquitoes at bay, for now at least. I just love these woods. And this little mushroom poking up. He's a baby. A little baby. He's so cute. Look at how small. Just a little guy. Such a beautiful spot. You can tell that this area is usually wet. You can kind of see the way the water runs. You see there will be water running through here, probably when the ice melts and throughout the springtime, but I can see it's dried up here in the summer. And there are quite a few blueberry bushes out here, but every single one of them seems to be pillaged of all their berries, whether that be from the people who come out here and walk or the animals, I'm not sure. I can hear a pine borer. I'm not sure where it is, but I can hear it munching on some wood. Beautiful spot, guys. Hopefully you get a chance to get out and enjoy this beautiful weather today. Today is the day of the eclipse. Supposedly, we're going to be having an eclipse. Not supposedly, we are. Going to be having an eclipse tonight. I don't know how much we're going to be able to see of the eclipse just because of the way we are positioned and whether this weather cooperates with us. Whether the weather cooperates. Oh my goodness, guys, I found a couple blueberries, but they're all dried up. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, there are quite a few bushes around, guys, but just no berries on them. Either have really full bellies of the critters out here, or they've had some, ooh, spooky spider. They've had some definite pickers out here. But check this out. I guess I'll see if I can show you him. The creepy bastard. Ooh. My camera doesn't want to focus on him. What a nasty looking thing. Ewy! Ewy, ewy, ewy. He has a huge web in that tree. I'm not too fond of spiders. Just gonna put that out there. I think they're just creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. What a beautiful spot. I would love to find some chicken of the woods out here. I haven't seen any yet this year. And just as I was walking along the trail, there are a lot of these, but I'll kind of try and show you this one. There's a critter trail through the woods here. You can sort of see the path that it goes, and it zigzags into the backwoods there. And I would assume that's quite the moose trail. I might follow it for a minute, but I probably will end up just coming right back onto the trail. It might get a little thick in there, but I'm going to walk in and see what I can find. If I find nothing, I'll meet you back on the trail. So I don't know if you can make out the impression, but there are impression of hoofs there. You can tell that the animals have jumped over and crossed over this log. So it is pretty thick in there. I'm not going to go in, but right through those trees is the trail. Pretty cool. We're going to go right back to the main trail and move on. So guys, I can already tell this is going to be a lengthy video. I'm not going to do a 2 or 3 part video because from what I gathered from the last one that I made, a lot of people were just kind of jumping ahead to the last video, which to me just spoils it. You know, I spend a lot of time making the videos, and to have someone just kind of skip ahead 2 videos to, you know, to the last video just kind of bums me out a little bit. And so yeah, I'm going to make one long video. If you stick with me, awesome. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. But I guarantee you I have some awesome things to show you. This is a beautiful spot. And if you like nature, there's no way you can't like this area. It's just gorgeous. Definitely not a lot of berries out here. Kind of bummed out about that, but you know, I guess I would expect that on such a populated hiking trail, you know. I'm sure most people are going to get to them before I. Little squirrel had his pine cone, chomped it down right there. These little mushrooms are everywhere, they're so cute. I just love these moss beds. I like walking on the moss. It's so comfy on your feet. I almost wish that all the grass was moss, you know? What a beautiful day. Beautiful area. It's a small moose trail or deer trail down through here. I'm trying to find some nice fresh tracks to show you, but most of them are not so fresh. So it seems to me that the moose haven't been walking this trail as of recent. You can tell that they've been through here, but nothing's too fresh. Nothing's from the last day or two. They might be on their loop. I know deer usually do a big loop of their area, and it could take them 3 days to loop back around. So I'm not sure if that's why or not. It would be awesome to find a moose out here. However, I am alone and I do not have anything with me. I literally just brought my camera. So hopefully we don't have any encounters of the bad kind. A friend of mine was just razzing on me yesterday because when I came here, on the way home, I ended up seeing a moose on the side of the road. And of course, my camera doesn't have zoom. So you got to do it the old-fashioned way. I got out of the car and proceeded to walk toward the moose. And I actually followed the moose for a little ways, and it kind of stopped. Where it stopped, I just continued to take some pictures and zoomed in as far as my camera would take a clear picture, which isn't very far. So that was really cool. We just kind of stood there watching each other, and the moose didn't seem upset with me being there, so I didn't bother to leave. I just kind of hung out for a few minutes here and a few minutes there, just taking pictures and kind of talking to the moose. And after I got sick of standing there, I turned around and walked away, and the moose just kind of watched me. He was not distressed. He was not upset with me. So that was really cool. I just noticed these cute little mushrooms again. I wanted to show you. I just think they're adorable, poking up out of the moss. Of course, my camera's not picking up the colors as well, but that's okay. I just saw some critter feces out here. And I can't tell, because it is too old, if it's bear or moose. I think it's probably moose, but it looks like he might have had a case of the diarrhea or something. But anyway, all kinds of trails out here. You see this trail right here? These are all animal trails. All throughout these woods. I could spend days out here exploring. Check this mushroom out. It's a big one. Pretty cool looking. So as I'm walking along, and we were talking about looking to see if I could find any fresh tracks in the mud from the moose, it reminded me of a joke. I'm not a very good joke teller, but I know a couple, and this one's kind of funny. How do you find Will Smith in a snowstorm? Give up, guys? Most of you probably already know this. It's an old joke. But you look for fresh prints in the snow. Hee hee hee. I thought that was kind of funny. I know like 2 jokes. The other joke I know is, why was Piglet always so dirty? Because he was playing with poo. Ba-dum-bump. So you can see there's moose tracks in this mud. You can see there's one there. They're not that big, but they're there anyway. Just not many fresh ones. Here's a bunch on this side. Just like I said, not very big. It'd be pretty cool if we found a moose out here, huh, guys? It's definitely moose country. Look at all these bunch berries. I'm all set with eating them. They're rather tasteless and disgusting, but pretty sure if you were in a survival situation you could. However, I'm not sure they give you any substance. What a beautiful day. Thank you guys for keeping with me and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Some flowers poking up out of the ground. I'm getting closer to my 200 subscriber mark. Like I said, guys, if I make it this year... Oh, look at this little mushroom. He's so cute. I'm sorry. Peekaboo. If I make it to 200 subscribers this year, I will go ahead and do a video and introduce myself in front of the camera. So the whole reasoning behind me not doing the in front of the camera videos, for those of you who have watched my videos, you may know already, but I choose to make my videos, I don't know how to explain it, but I would rather express nature or show you nature through my eyes than show you my face in nature, because I feel like I want these videos to be about nature and about being in nature, not about, hey, look at my face and did I put makeup on today or did I not put makeup on today, or what am I wearing today or what am I not wearing today. You know, I find that a lot of the channels get nitpicked about certain things, and I just don't want my channel to be about that. I have some amazing subscribers. You guys, I have to say, I have awesome subscribers, every single one of you. I don't think there's one negative subscriber, and I'm so grateful for that. And I just kind of want to keep it that way. I don't want to start getting, you know, people just watching my videos to watch me, etc., etc. It's all about nature for me, guys. It's all about showing you nature through my eyes. But I do understand the other side of it, where some people would like to see who I am and maybe see my facial expressions when I see things or notice things. So, you know, that's understandable. So who knows, guys? Maybe soon you'll get to see a video with my ugly mug in it. Just kidding, I'm not that ugly, but... Alright, so we came to a crossing here. That goes to the observation. I'm not actually sure where this goes. And this trail here continues on and loops around. No, but seriously, guys, I will go ahead and do a video and introduce myself a little bit better. I haven't really done a video much about me. I've kind of explained a little bit here and there in my videos, but maybe, and actually, For my subscribers who have stuck with me through these 20 minutes of this video, if you guys have questions for me and you want to know anything in this world, anything at all about me, anything about anything to do with me or my adventures, guys, go ahead and ask. Let's do a Q&A so that when I make it up to the 200 subscribers, I can do that introduction video and do a Q&A as well. I think that would be pretty cool. What do you guys think? So leave the comments in the box below and let me know what you'd like to ask, what you'd like me to answer for you. And that would be awesome, guys. This is neat. This is just a different type of moss. I wish my camera would focus on it. There we go. Pretty cool looking stuff. So we're almost to the observation point, and that's probably where I'm going to stop the video because that's basically the view of this trail, and the rest of the trail is just going to be walking back. So thank you guys for joining me, and let's go check out the lake. All the birds just chirping and having the greatest time. So I said lake, but this is a river. I'm sorry, guys. Body of water. Cover my bases that way. Chickadees and jays and all kinds of birds just singing along. So beautiful. Still walking bare feet. And it still feels amazing. All right, guys, we're almost there. Just a couple more minutes. Thought of any questions you might want to ask me? Go ahead and leave them in the comment box. I'm interested to see what you guys have to ask. Lovely tamarack. Porcupine is out here. You can tell that some folks confuse this actually for a deer or a moose scraping, but you can really, if you get close, you can see the little teeth marks and the chew marks, so you can tell that that was chewed up by a porcupine instead of scraped by a deer. And deer will also eat the bark, but that is definitely from a porcupine. There's another one of those huge fungus. Oh, they're everywhere. I just saw another one. Beautiful woods out here. Very fertile land. Very happy plant life. Everything's just growing wonderfully. All right, so we've reached the bog end, and the observation deck is right ahead of us. So we're going to go check that out. I'll show you the area around the water. Maybe we can see some ducks or some geese. It'd be awesome if we saw a moose swimming in the lake or in the water, excuse me. It's a big body of water, that's why I keep trying to call it a lake. All right, hang tight, guys. This is the trail we'll be taking back. It says, in memory of Warren Pearson. It's interesting. Very cool. He helped run the historic Balsams Grand Resort. Very cool. Just peek around. Nice little chair to sit on. Nice little bench, excuse me. And here we are, guys. This is the observation point. It's so beautiful out here. And I think that's the river behind over here. I'm not positive. What a beautiful spot, huh, guys? Definitely a good spot to critter watch at night. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Think of those questions you'd like to ask, and take care.